Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Wait a second. Something's different here.
That's much better. So in today's video, my husband is going to be joining us because he heard your comments and he finally agreed to do this video. So he's going to be ranking the bags in my bag collection. So please welcome back my husband to the screen. So this is my husband, Kenneth.
Hello.
And even though he has little to no experience buying luxury handbags, he's still very supportive and agreed to do his ranking of my luxury handbags. And to keep things a little more interesting, I also made my list of how I think he's going to be ranking these bags. So I'm very curious to see how well I know his taste in handbags. And I'm going to quickly show you guys the 10 handbags that I have in my collection. And if you're interested in ranking them yourself, please leave your ranking in the comments down below, and also let me know how many of these handbags you agree with my husband on. So the bags that we have today is in no particular order. We have this classic flap in the medium large size in the black lambskin. Do you know what this bag is?
Yeah, of course. This is the Fendi Peekaboo bag in this gray color.
And it's in the medium size.
Turquoise accent.
Turquoise, what?
With turquoise accents.
It's a tortoiseshell accent.
Okay.
So this is a black suede YSL cape bag and it has this tassel at the bottom. And then I have this other wallet on a chain from YSL, and this is their monogram wallet on a chain, and I have it in this blush pink color.
This is the LV Nano Speedy.
And then here we have my medium navy ultra matte Lady Dior.
And then this is the Chanel reissue bag, the medium classic flap. Or is this the reissue classic?
It is
flap?
the reissue. So this is the reissue bag and is commonly referred to as the 225 size. And then here we have my Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size in the Damier Ebene. And then you're going to introduce the bag that you purchased for me, which will be telling the story of how he gifted this bag to me. So this is the Iridescent dual chrome purple classic flap. And then the last bag we have here is the Dior small book tote in the Toile de Juillet pattern. So I'll be very curious to see how you guys rank these handbags. And I also have a handbag collection video where I go into a little more detail about what I like about these bags, what I dislike about them, and if I would actually repurchase them if I lost the bag for whatever reason. So I'll also leave that video linked above as well as in the description box below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you like these types of videos, do consider subscribing as well as hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. So are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
So what did you rank in last place?
So, coming in 10th place is
this one?
Yes, this YSL cape bag with the tassel. And let's not say last place, you know, because that's so harsh. It did make it into the top 10.
Out of 10 bags.
Well, you don't want to hurt the bag's feeling. It is a really nice bag. It's this really nice matte material, and also the tassel is super fun to play with. But the main reason really is because it's hard to match with an outfit, and you know, you gotta wear clothes when you go out. So, so yeah, 10th place.
So I think I did pretty well figuring out how he would rank this bag because I didn't place it as 10th, but I put it in 9th place. So I think I successfully, for the most part, guessed. Yeah,
pretty close.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, and now in 9th place is this LV Nano Speedo. So
Speedo? Did you just say Speedo?
Is that not the name?
It's the Nano Speedy, not a Speedo.
The LV Nano Speedy. It is a nice, and it's a very cute bag, and believe it or not, you could actually fit a lot of stuff in the bag as well. But I think just personally, I'm not really a big fan of I guess the LV monogram pattern. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
the monogram.
The monogram pattern.
Yeah. So even though it's a very neutral color, but I think it's just a personal taste that I'm not a big fan of the monogram pattern. Here it is, number 9.
9th place.
LV Nano Speedy.
So this bag I didn't do so well in. I actually ranked it 7th. So not
It's
too
close.
far off, but
It's
I
close.
would say 7th place is kind of like the medium, like the middle of the ranking territory. I don't no.
No,
It's pretty close.
7th is more towards the bottom. I would say the middle is like 4 to 6.
4 to 6?
Yes.
Okay, so they're pretty well with this too. So I'm really curious to know what's 8th because there's a bag that I expected you to put towards the bottom and it hasn't showed up yet. So what's number 8?
All right. Okay. Number 8.
There it is.
Is this Christian Dior book tote, and this bag I really am not a fan of. While she was buying this bag, I would always make fun of it and call it a bag that you could just get at Whole Foods. It really does look like it, doesn't it? This looks like a very fancy Whole Foods bag. But I would say the main reason why this bag beat out the other two is mainly because this bag is, it is very big, the inside of the bag, so you could throw a lot of stuff in there, whereas the other two bag, the I guess compartments inside were much smaller.
So this is like a better value for your money?
Yes, I think so. And just going out with this bag, you could just carry a lot more stuff. Yeah, that's the main reason.
But this bag costs 3 times the price of the Nano Speedy though. Keeping that in mind, do you still think this is a good value for the money?
Well, you could carry over 3 times the things as the Nano Speedo. So
That's true. Nano Speedy.
the Nano Speedy. So yeah, you could probably fit like 5 or 6 of those Nano Speedy bags in here. So yeah, I guess the functionality sort of beat out the looks in this situation.
Do you like the print on this bag at the very least?
It's okay.
It's okay. Alright, okay.
I like blue, so it's a blue bag. Can't complain.
So as you probably guessed, I had ranked this as 10th because he just, as he mentioned, just doesn't seem to like it at all. So I put it in 10th place because I really thought he was going to rank it 10th.
So coming in at bag number 7 is this pink YSL wallet on a chain bag. It's just really cute pink color.
Not a fan of the pink.
Well, I mean, it is in number 7. It's not the very bottom of the pack. And I do think that this pink color, you can actually match it with way more outfits. That's why this bag is ranked, I guess, a couple of tiers higher than the other YSL bag. One thing I do really like about this bag is that there are so many card slots in this bag. So, you know, if you have all the different cards in your wallet, you could just use this bag instead of using a wallet, and you really could put all your cards in here, you know.
I actually disagree because there's 20 card slots in there and I don't carry 20 cards with me. Do you carry 20 cards with you?
Well, I think you're not being creative, right? So you have a couple of card slots for your credit cards, and then you have one slot for your, you know, your ID, and you have a couple of slots for all your reward cards, like, you know, your Sephora reward cards, and I don't know, like you go to like any bubble tea shops, they have all those stamp cards that they give you, so you put those in here too. And then, you know, if you still go to the library, you could put your library card in here. So I think it's better to have more slots than less slots. So this is why I'm placing it at number 7.
Number 7. Okay, so that bag I actually placed in the 5th slot. So what do you think about that? Close? Not that close?
I mean, it's ±2 away.
So ±2
it's
is
kind of
close
far.
enough.
I mean, this
No?
is still, 7 is still kind of like bottom, but then 5 is like the middle, so yeah, I don't know. It's not,
Okay.
it's close, but not that close.
So I didn't do too well on this.
No. It's a shame.
Okay, so now we're nearing the middle of the bunch territory. So what is 6th?
Okay, so coming in 6th place is the Fendi Peekaboo bag. Peekaboo. The shape of the bag just looks very, I don't know the word, I guess classic.
Definitely, I would consider it classic.
Very ladylike, very classic, and since it's a gray color, it's super easy to pair it with any outfit because it's just a nice neutral color. And this tortoiseshell accent is just really, really nice. You could tell it's super high quality.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the main reason why I placed this bag in the place that it did. One is because it is very easy to match with your outfits, and 2, just the shape and the design of it is just very classic.
I think it's a very well thought out design. So for this bag, I had it placed in 4th place. I thought you would rank this a little bit higher. I thought that the reasons you just stated would have resulted in you ranking it higher than you did, but I guess you just prefer the other bags that are still left more than this.
Yes, yes. So, you haven't had any exact matches in my placement yet, right?
No, yeah. I have high hopes for the rest though.
Yeah, let's see if process of elimination will help you in the rest of the bags. So, coming in at number 5.
Yes, we are.
Yes, number 5 will be this Chanel reissue bag. For me, I think I'm just a pretty big fan of this Chanel quilted design. It's just similar to what I said about the Fendi bag. It's a very classic look and it's black, so that makes it very easy to pair with your outfits. And I also like, what do you call this material? I guess this distress calfskin material, where it doesn't feel fragile. Is that the right word to use? It feels a little bit more sturdy, like you could kind of bang around the bag a little bit more. It's an easier bag to grab because you could just wear it with more of your everyday outfits and you don't have to really worry about babying this bag while you're out.
Definitely, this is a lot more sturdy than the other 2 Chanel bags that surprisingly you still haven't mentioned either of them, so it seems like he does really like Chanel as a brand.
Yes. So here it is, number 5. What did you place this bag as?
This bag, I placed it at number 8.
Wow.
This is the furthest off I've been so far.
That's way off. This is so sad. You know, we really shouldn't go on the Newlyweds game. We would just totally get destroyed.
Oh, that's not true. No one's quizzing you on handbags in that game. At least I don't think they are.
I don't know.
But I thought you would put this as number 8 because there's just so many Chanel bags and I didn't think they would all be in the top 5. So I just thought I would hedge my bets a little bit and place something towards the bottom. And I thought that this would be, out of the 3 Chanel bags, this would be the one that he liked the least. And I guess I was right about that. This is, you know, last place as far as the Chanel bag goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess I just like Chanel as a brand.
How do you feel about the prices now though? Do you still think that you would like them as much even though they cost like $6,500+ right now?
Well, I mean, a lot of, I guess, designer bag manufacturers are raising their prices. So, like, it's not the best that Chanel's raising their prices, but it's sort of like all manufacturers are doing it. So, I guess it doesn't really affect my ranking too much. Because it's not like one manufacturer has kept their price constant and then Chanel raises their price and then that will then change the view of it. If both manufacturers raises the price, then it kind of just causes the rankings to stay static.
Well, but there are some brands that haven't raised it by nearly as much though, so.
That's true. I don't know. I'm just judging this based on looks.
Okay, so I just looked at my list and I still have a chance at getting the top 3 exactly right. So fingers crossed on that. So what is number 4?
So coming in at number 4 is...
I don't think I'm gonna get the top 3 right. Top 2 right, top 2 right.
So like I was saying, coming in number 4 is this LV Neverfull bag. And this bag is ranked really high for one main reason, and it's because it could literally swallow anything that you put into this bag. Like literally during the winters I would wear a down jacket, and whenever we go out and eat at restaurants, if they don't have a place for me to place my jacket into, I would literally put it into this bag. That's how much space is in this bag, and I think because it's so functional, it really deserves a space in the top spots. Also, like I was saying before, for the LV Nano Speedy, I wasn't a fan of the monogram design, but this checkered design I actually like a lot more. So the design's good, the functionality is good, it earns a top spot.
4th is considered a top spot?
I mean, it's pretty good. It's right before you get a medal in the Olympics.
So I had this rank as 3rd. So just 1 off, so it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's better than the last bag.
Do you still think I'll get the 1st and 2nd place right?
No. Okay, now we have moved into the final 3 spots. The top 3 of her entire luxury bag collection.
Why do you sound like a narrator of some show?
I am trying to make this epic. Please insert epic music now. Okay, now at number 3 is this black Chanel classic flap with the lambskin material. Okay, so I got it right. Oh, also gold hardware, you know.
For the record, the last 2 I did rank 1st and 2nd, so high hopes for that.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see. So this bag is just, I can't even begin to describe how nice this bag is. I think it's because it's the lambskin material, so it feels super luxurious and very velvety. Even right now as I'm holding this bag, I feel like I'm getting my greasy hands all over the bag, like I shouldn't be holding it. But really it is a very luxurious bag, and it's almost an icon, right? At this point.
Definitely is.
You see this bag and you just know it's expensive. It's a luxury bag.
And the reason that he stated about why he loves the lambskin material is exactly why I also love the lambskin from Chanel. It just feels so nice. Just, there's nothing like it. But I didn't think you would give that much weight to the fact that it's lambskin. So I put this bag in 6th place.
Wow.
So that is probably the furthest off I've been so far.
That is way off.
I thought you would like this bag, but it was one that you didn't have any strong feelings about either way. You wouldn't really love it, but you also wouldn't really hate it like the Vuitton. So I put it at 6, so right in the middle.
Well, it's a classic, right? It's an icon, and it's just a great bag. Now for the final 2 bags. These are the 2 bags that are left. This matte blue Lady Dior bag and this sort of holographic color classic flap, which I actually got her this bag, and I will tell you the story of how I got this bag. So, you know, just
keep on watching. Yeah.
So, out of these two bags, how do you think I've ranked them?
I think that this is number 1 and that one is number 2.
Okay, okay. All right, time for the big reveal. Insert epic music here. So, coming in at number 2 is... Ta-da!
Oh no! I didn't get a single one right.
Is this Chanel classic flap in this, I guess, sort of holographic purple color. I don't know if you could see it on the camera. It kind of changes color when you switch the angle.
It's mostly purple, but in certain angles it does look green. And I would say that this is more of like a kind of duochrome metallic color rather than holographic. I don't think that this is technically classified as holographic.
Okay, please excuse my lack of luxury
knowledge.
bag knowledge. So this ranking was actually very close in my books. It was really neck and neck between these two bags. When I talk about the Lady Dior bag, I'll tell you why I ranked that bag as higher than this bag, but really, it is really close. It's ranked very high. First of all, I got it for her. So that's already a reason. And I think this, I guess, dual chrome design is one of the reasons why I rank it so high. It's so unique. Like look at this. It changes color. This is so cool. You know, when you go out, chances are that you'll see a lot of people with the black classic Chanel bag, but then this bag is just, chances are very low that you'll see someone else with the same bag.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone carry this bag.
So, as promised, I am gonna tell you the story of how I got this bag for Carol. So I actually got this for her as her birthday gift. I guess I'll just begin the story at one random day before her birthday. We were actually shopping at Bloomingdale's, and we were in the Chanel store within Bloomingdale's, and she was looking at a bunch of different bags, and then the sales associate actually brought out a bag that I guess looked like this but wasn't exactly this, but it had the same concept where it was like a two-tone color bag, where when you change the angle it'll change color. Once I saw that bag, I was like, wow, this would be a great birthday gift for her, and I would get so much brownie points by buying this bag for her. So once I saw the bag, I decided that, okay, I'm gonna get this for her birthday, you know, do something sweet. After we left the store, maybe a day or two later or the same night, I don't remember, but I then went on the Chanel website to try to find that exact bag that the sales associate showed us within Bloomingdale's. And I think I was able to find it on the Chanel website. After I had found it, I had actually called the Chanel customer service phone number to find out where they had it in stock. I was trying to find stores that were on my way home from work. That way I could kind of just stop by the store on my way home. When I called the Chanel store, they had told me that they had this in stock at Saks Fifth Avenue. So I'm like, okay, perfect. It's not completely on my way home, but I just had to take a slight detour. Yeah, a slight detour in my route home. Things were sort of
looking up
set. In terms of scheduling, it was very good as well, because I actually had summer Fridays at the time for the job that I worked at, and Carol had summer Fridays as well, but luckily for me, my summer Fridays ended I guess a couple of hours earlier than her summer Fridays. That way I would have enough time to both buy the bag and get home and be able to hide it before she is home. So things sort of worked perfectly for me. So
and keep in mind that he's actually very bad at hiding stuff from me. He's almost never successful at doing that, except for this one time.
Yes, that is very true. So that Friday, after work, I went into Saks Fifth Avenue. Just a little bit of a background the way that I sort of dress from a day to day is super casual.
And his workplace was also a casual dress code.
Right. So I was basically in jeans, a t-shirt, and I was also wearing a JanSport book bag. So I pretty much just looked like a college student. So I went to Saks Fifth Avenue, and then I sort of went straight to the Chanel, I guess, boutique or the Chanel section of the Saks Fifth Avenue store. And I did feel a little out of place based on how I was dressed, but luckily enough, the people there were very nice, and even though I wasn't particularly dressed in any fancy clothes, they still treated me, I guess, you know, with respect. I told the sales associate that was helping me at the time the bag that I was looking for, and I told her, I kept on saying it was this holographic bag, and she showed me, I think, like 2 or 3 bags, and all of those bags weren't the right one. And I think I described it for her a little bit more. I told her that, oh, it's actually a type of bag where when you sort of angle it a different way, the color will change. And I think that kind of was the I guess, piece of information that she needed. And then she was like, oh yeah, I think I know which bag you're looking for. And that's when she brought out this bag. And I was like, oh wait, this is the right bag. This is the right bag. And I know that she actually really likes the color purple a lot as well. So, you know, I went ahead and I bought this bag. I got home, and then this was actually very genius of me. I actually hid this bag in one of her empty Chanel boxes.
So it was like a box within a box.
Yes, so she never thought to have looked in that box. So it was very well hidden. The thing is that she actually did get this bag before her birthday, and the reason is because I think there was one day, I think she had a rough day at work, and I don't know, I felt bad, so I wanted to make her happy that day, so
very sweet.
I then, told her that, oh, maybe I'll just give you your birthday present early. And
it'd be sweeter if you bought me a second birthday present, but...
Yeah, yeah. So, that's the story.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, this was actually not the bag that we saw in Bloomingdale's. I think it's part of the same collection, but the one that we saw in Bloomingdale's was actually blue with a bit of a green shift. But
yes, I found that out later.
Yes, we found that out later because I think, after I thanked him for getting me this present and everything, I said, by the way, that's not the bag that we saw. And he was so adamant that it was this bag. And there was one day, maybe like a month or 2 later, where we were back at the Chanel boutique, and they had
in Bloomingdale's, right? We went back to Bloomingdale's?
No, it was the 57th Street Chanel boutique. So we were there, and they had this bag in the purple displayed next to the blue one, and I think there was also like a green one too. So I showed him the 3 bags side by side next to each other, and I was like, see, this is the one you got me, and that's the one that you thought you were getting me. So that's that. But I still love this bag. So.
Yeah, but it's okay because, this is still a really pretty bag, and purple's a great color.
Yeah, so I thought you would rank this first and the Lady Dior second, but I think I might know why you have that first, and that's because you just really love blue. So anything that is blue, especially like electric blue color, he really likes. So maybe if you had actually gotten me this bag in the blue color, this would have been first.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Yeah, that's very possible. Okay, so the first place is...
The first place is this Lady Dior in the matte blue color. And Carol is exactly right. I am a huge fan of the color blue. I think it's not just because it's blue. I also think it's because it's a matte blue, so it looks super nice. Not only that, it's blue all throughout. Like, it's literally blue for the leather material.
The hardware is also
the
blue.
little charms, even these little rings are blue, and I think even the little pegs underneath is this matte blue. So I just think it's a really nice color. Also, it's also a very, I guess, iconic bag. It's a very ladylike design. It's the Lady Dior name. And it has a good blend of, I guess, functionality as well. It fits a fair amount of stuff in there. And yeah, I think this is #1 because of the blue.
But if this wasn't blue, approximately where do you think it'll be ranked?
Well, I think if this wasn't blue, I would probably place this in 2nd place. Let's say if this was the black matte, I would probably put this in 2nd place. Mainly because I think the matte color really gives this bag an edge. It just looks so clean.
And if it wasn't part of their matte collection, then what?
I don't know. I think I might have to see a bag in person to judge. I think it really depends. Maybe in the future we'll do another ranking, and these placements might change.
Yeah, maybe. So this is the last one, and it seems like I didn't get a single bag, right?
Nope.
But how would you rank my performance?
It's satisfactory. I'll give you a fair 7.5. That's not satisfactory? Okay.
I guess that's passing,
8.
right?
I'll give you an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yes.
I think I can.
I think there was only 2 bags that were really off the mark, right? And then all the other ones were either ±1 or ±2. So yeah, I'll give you an 8.
Okay. All right. So an 8.
Yes.
Do you want to do my outro for me?
I guess. Alright, thank you everyone for watching this video. Please leave a comment below. Let us know your thoughts if you like this video, or let us also know your ranking in the comments, and please leave a thumbs up if you like the video.
And let us know if you want to see him in more of my videos.
Bye!